Hello, Star Citizen Van Meridian members, and welcome back to another Star Citizen tutorial. So, today we will be covering trading. Now, trading is very simple. It is just simply taking resources from A to B, but without a hauling contract. So, this actually doesn't actually show up in contract menus at all. So, you're taking something from an area where it's in low demand to an area which is in high demand. Now, we're not doing this in Stanton, because in Stanton, there is just no need. Everything's kind of lucrative. There is no need economic-wise for this to be done. Pyro, on the other hand, where you can see, looking around, Pyro's a shithole. First thing you want to do is actually, for this one, we're just going to go a simple common trade route. Now, these trade routes are not really well publicized, particularly because Pyro is a system of lawlessness. So, the moment they're public, all the routes will be set upon by pirates. So, yeah, we're going to go for one of the common ones, and we're hopefully not going to get pirated. But where you want to come to is Gaslight Station. Set your spawn in the medical clinic over there. We've already done that. And now we're going to head straight to the hangar to get our ship. Now, the ship you'll want to use is something with about 32 SCU. So we're just going to use our trusty C1 Spirit, but I've seen some people use the Prowler Utility, or you can use the RAF. You know, if you've seen the other tutorials, you're well versed in what kind of cargo ship you should use. So, now that we're out of Gaslight, we're just going to simply lay in a course to Sacrin's Plot. So, we just set that up here, Sacrin's Plot. Relatively nearby, it's over on Pyro 5, I think. Anyway, we're just going to jump over there. So, here we are coming into Sacrin's Plot. We're just going to kill the quantum drive, get our shields up. Now, Sacrin's Plot is owned by the Citizens of Prosperity, so you want to have at least a neutral or a good reputation with them before you approach, otherwise these lovely turrets will shoot you out the sky. So now we're just going to find a safe spot to put down. Also, bear in mind as well, this is a popular hauling destination, so there will likely be haulers as well. Okay, let's land on the landing pad, our landing gear out. Ooh, yeah, not my best landing, but, you know, for now, we hop out the ship. Now remember, we are in Pyro, we want to have weapons out because, again, this is the lawless zone. And as soon as we hop out as well, we want to just immediately seal the ram pack there. Now, we're not actually heading to the freight elevator over there, no, we are heading up towards the settlement. So, we'll come back when we're in the settlement. Right, now we're in the main settlement. We want to keep our guard up, and we want to look for the warehouse building. So this should just be a building with kind of a lot of curtains around it. Now, don't be fooled when you get into the center by this building called Shop, because actually the buildings containing the main commodity shop is actually here, with all these purple and orange kind of stripes around it. So in reality, we could have just taken a right turn here, but I completely missed this because I'm an idiot. Right, so guns out. It's actually maybe preferable to take the roof access, because there's sometimes players waiting to just snipe people who come in. So it can be preferable to take a roof access. Yeah, because there's often players just up here who can snipe you from the commodity shop terminal. But there's nobody here, so we're just going to drop down, check if anybody's here. Doesn't seem to be. Just make sure nobody's hiding. Okay. So here's what we want, and that is Partilium. Select location. We're just going to select Sacrin's Plot, and we're going to buy all of this for 2 million or so. So for 11 SCU. Now we want to basically just head back to the ship. So now we've parked the ship slightly closer. It's a bit off-centered, but that's fine. And now we've sent the elevator down, and we're just going to grab all the cargo. So this is just 11 boxes. So just grab all of these and pull them up. Then we'll grab our multi-tool and start loading them up. Again, you could do this quicker with an Atlas if you really wanted to. The smart thing to do here would, I think, have been pull them up in batches of maybe like a 5 and a 6. Because that way, if I get jumped, I'd still have them. Right, there we are. Now we're fully loaded. And our next job is basically to haul ass and get out of here before anybody else shows up. So the first place to sell is Brenner Ravine all the way over here on Bloom. But again, another mission hotspot, so you want to be careful. And then the other place is Jackson Swap on Monarchs is nowhere near as good for the sell price, but it is closer. So yeah, I think we're going to try and go for Brenner Ravine, but I feel like we may have to do a fuel stop on the way. Okay, so now we're heading into Brenner's Ravine. Now, Brenner's Ravine, like Jackson's Swat, is also a hotspot for hauling missions. So again, you guys need to be careful. Of course, there's an easy way around this, and that is start doing these missions at really, really odd times of the day so that you won't run into anyone. So yeah, you kind of want to think about when you want to do things. Now we're just going to hurry over here and land. Oh, equally, if you are very wary of people, what I would do is literally just... Oh, whoops. Oh, I immediately broke apart the ship. Oh, gosh. Okay, I didn't forget the landing gear. If you're wary, what I would do is I would unload 5 boxes at a time and just send them down. That is just one way to do it. Anyway, we're just going to quickly hurry up and unload these. Okay, so that's it all unloaded. So we're just going to quickly run over and shut the ship door. Get in a good habit of doing this just so no one goes and nicks your ship while you're off in the commodity terminal. There we are. Now, all that remains to do is to find the commodity terminal and sell these. So the commodity shop building is actually this one on the left. Don't get caught out by that building with the flags on. It's not that one. It's actually this one over here. Second building on the left, I think. Here we are. You can see there's low inventory of various things here, but particularly of Partillions. And what we're going to do is we're going to Brenner's Ravine. I'm going to press max on this and sell for that 2.241 million. So press sell on that. Transaction complete. So what I'm going to do is I'm now going to compare my balance at the start of this video to the end, and I'll quickly flash up on screen now how much profit I made. But I mean, that is just basically your basic guide to how trading kind of works. You just buy from one place and sell another and profit. And I mean, that about wraps it up. I mean, it's nice and simple because we had no one blowing us out of the sky, which I was quite surprised at. Anyway, that about wraps up for this video, so thank you all very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next time. Everyone had a fabulous day, and goodbye!